What's going on, people? So, moving on to my third little, I don't even know if I should really call this a review, because I talk about the shoes, but it's mostly just a little walk down memory lane and kind of saying what I think of something. So I guess it is more of a review than some things that I've seen that are passed off, at least by name, as reviews, so there is that. But either way, this is the Nike Air Max 2009, right? Now, it's not like a standard 2009. According to what this says, it has like this JCRD. I don't know what that is. I remember reading that on the webpage and like, whatever, maybe that's the color. But, if it's the color, they just put it down there, right? The other thing you might be seeing, if you can see that, there's a 10 on the side of this box, right? So, back in the olden days when I was like getting into buying shoes or whatever, the first pair that I bought, right, the first pair of nice shoes that I ever bought, that Air Max 360 there behind me, yeah, I went to the store and the dude was like, oh, what size do you need, blah, 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 right? I'm like, well, these say 10, I think, so he's like, all right, well, yeah, we got some 10s. So he just brought a pair out. I was like, these fit you? And I'm like, yeah, sure, right? Because, they do fit. Like, you can fit your foot into something that's larger than your foot because that's how science works or whatever, right? Is it the fit you need? That's debatable, right? So either way, taking that knowledge, I was like, yeah, okay, 10s. I have size 10 shoes or whatever. So when I ordered these, I ordered them in a size 10. I haven't worn these in a while, but I can feel pretty comfortable saying that probably should have just got a 9.5. But again, that was before I was paying attention to what sizes were and had my foot measured and whatnot. So it is what it is. But yeah, these right here, the Air Max 2009, right? Like these other things, they are super high in my personal lineup of like my favorite Air Max models. I really wish they would bring these back, man. Like I've seen them bring back like the 2015s and I think the 2017s, as far as the yearly things go. And there's a lot of other things that just never really went away, even if they're not made like super regularly. But the 2009, much like these 2010s I was talking about a second ago, no, they just didn't get that same treatment. And this is kind of a different look than the standard one like I was kind of getting into before. I did a short video not too long, actually it probably was a long time ago, about a different colorway of the 2009. I want to say it was when I was talking about like Warped Tour or something. For some reason that seems like that's right in my head. But either way, I talked about those before, so if you've seen that video, you know what these standard ones look like or whatever. But it's just a really cool look, overall. It's like really sleek, really streamlined and all that. Not a whole lot of extra stuff. They were lightweight and everything. Obviously, that's all subjective, right? It's just my own personal opinion. You might think that the 2009s were garbage, and that's fine. I get it, right? Not everything's for everybody. That's why stuff comes in different flavors. So I'm not going to sit here and get into some debate with you. If you want to get into a debate, well, you be prepared to get no response because that's not really my thing. Now, here's the thing, though. If they were to bring these back, would I buy more of them? Honestly, yeah, I would. I say a lot of times that going back and buying multiple models of the same thing, if I already have some, is kind of not really happening anymore. But there's an exception to every rule, people. And that will certainly be one because these right here, I'm not saying I'd get a whole bunch of them. But if they were to bring these back, yeah, I'd pick up a color. I guess the color selection would be definitely a factor too, sure. But yeah, I really like the 2009. It was one of the first ones that really grabbed my attention because I had bought the 2007. I think in 2007 they were still doing some variation of the 360, but then there was a 2008 that it didn't really look all that good. I have a couple pairs of them somewhere around here, but this right here, the 2009, I was like, oh, this is cool. And it stuck with me. And then they were really cool with the 2010s as well. And then they just kind of stopped being awesome. And then after that, it was like, they did some okay releases. But for the most part, 2009, 2010, those were the ones, right? It's a glorious time to be alive, I suppose. But either way, just wanted to highlight these a little bit because I've never actually done it. And so I felt like they deserve that. So there you go, give you a little once over or whatever. You got some fly knit or fly wire stuff going on there, a little bit of suede on the back end, some kind of fake wannabe leather type feel over here, just the nice orange and stuff, a little gradient action going on. Very cool, man. Very cool. At least in my opinion. Again, yours may vary, and that's completely fine. And like I was saying in a video right before this, I ordered these from Finish Line. And let's see, when was this? This 12/29, so December 29th of 2015. I remember that very clearly because I was in Iowa and I was just like bored and looking through Finish Line and oh, these look kind of cool and they're on sale. Or how much I pay? Huh, $96.69. Interesting. It's like the same way forwards and backwards. Palindrome, I believe they call that. Well, so there's that. From me to you. Have a nice rest of your day or rest of your night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Up next, going to be talking about the Air Flare, right? Remember these? No? Yeah, most people probably don't. Later, people.